right, welcome race fans. We're back here with the SRA Cup Series Sim Racing Authority, and they are at Las Vegas this week here. Another mile and a half. They're running 4 mile and a halves here in the series. Yeah, back to back. So that's kind of cool. Coming up later tonight here on MaxSpeedTV, the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think it's a truck series, but I'm not really sure. And tune in tomorrow night for the North Cup Series, followed by the Extreme Motorsports 99. I think that's Xfinity Series, but I don't know that for a fact. So right now, Jared Darling, top of the leaderboard. Wow, nice. Yeah. All right, taking a look at the race analytics here. We do have some actually kind of cooler temperatures out here. 68-degree air temperature, 99-degree track temperature. They're doing 130 laps here tonight. That's 199 miles. And tire window about 40 to 60 laps. Fuel window about 35 to 38 laps. And pit road speed 50 mile an hour. Well, that's what we'll be looking at. All right, let's get to the points here. Jake Nichols holds on to the point lead here by a pretty kind of a substantial amount right now, but that's, that could change at any time. He's won both of the races so far this season. Actually lucked out last week and got the win. But anyhow, he has 110 points. David Shutt there right behind him, 17 points behind. Kyle Trudell in third, 24 points back. Robert Burris fourth, 26 points behind. Delonte Ballard in fifth, 27 points back. Bobby Chaney hangs on to sixth place, 28 points back. A little ways back is Ariotti in seventh, 41 points behind. Bryce Senesac in eighth, 42 points back, tied with Tyler Sifford. Grant Parr in 10th, 43 points behind. Jeff?
Yep, in 11th place, we have Anthony Emery. He is 44 points back. Jeff Ward is in 12th. He is 49 points back. Robert Giannini, I think I said that right.
Giannini.
Yeah, that's going to take me a few minutes. I've been calling him different here these past couple of weeks. But anyway, he's in 13th place. He's 56 points back. And, wow, we have a four-way tie right there with him with Darian Self, James Dolan, and Cass Silliman. Freddie De La Rosa is 17th in points. He's 57 points back. James McKee is 18th place in points. He's 58 back. James Coulibaly is 19th in points. He's 64 back. And rounding out your top 20 is Craig Schroeder. He is 65 points behind.
Very good, very good. To answer your question here, Mike, Beans Laura is off for, I don't know how long, because Joseph has not gave me his schedule yet. So we will not have a broadcast on Wednesday night. I won't. Now, I think I'm not going to say for sure whether Josh does or not. I think that one's kind of up in the air right now. So he may have a broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV though. So, but you'll have to just kind of, I guess, check with the website and see if we have anything listed there, or if it's not on YouTube, then it hasn't even been posted yet. So, but Laura will be off. I don't know how long. He said he said something about he had a very busy August coming up. Joseph did. So we may not be back with him until after the 1st of September. I really don't know yet. So I'm just waiting for him to get his schedule. All right, so Jared Darling, top of the leaderboard. His teammate there, Spencer Owen, second. James McKee, third. Anthony Emery, fourth. And Jeff Ward rounds out the top 5 out here on Las Vegas tonight. Well, another mile and a half, Jeff, coming off of a mile and a half last week of Atlanta. And and I forgot to look at the schedule, see where they go to next week, but it is another mile and a half.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah. And but now 4 mile and a halves in a row, and then they go to Bristol. I do know that. They go to Bristol, so they're going to go from 4 mile and a half down to a half mile.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to their Cup Series. And their next race after Las Vegas is Texas.
Texas, yeah, that's right. That's right. I have it on the schedule. That's right. And then I think it's like Chicagoland or something. Homestead, okay. And then they go to Bristol.
Chicagoland's the last race of the season.
That's right. That's right.
But The one interesting race on the schedule, though, Rudy, that I cannot wait for, which is the Detroit Grand Prix at Belle Isle.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw that on the schedule, I was like, stock cars on a street course? I was like, this is interesting.
Well, if you remember last season, or no, what was it?
The last one we did for them.
Well, yeah, they ran Mont Panorama. Do you remember that?
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Bobby throws a good road course in there, just one of them a season to kind of shake things up a little bit. You know, that.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a good idea. I really like that idea, man. He's thinking really good at it. You know, sure the car may not run there, they may be difficult, but hey, it's just to kind of shake things up a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of anxious to see how this race is going to go tonight. We've been watching them go 3 wide. Oh my gosh, they went 3 wide for quite a long time here in practice. Just before we got started, man, I'm telling you what, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was.
Those cooler temperatures. I know these guys like it wrecking loose, but them cooler temperatures, man, they're going to be right on top of each other.
Yep.
Well, Racing Fan 99, we're doing good. Welcome to the chat there. Brandon, Devin, Podcast Master. Yeah, welcome everybody. Mike, thank you for helping out. Appreciate that so much. All right, folks, we're going to cut away to the national anthem, and we will be right back with qualifying underway.
those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave, and the
All right, welcome back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started here, so you haven't missed anything. Everybody's, the guys that are going to take a qualifying time are on the track, getting their warm-up lap in. And it looks like a pretty nice size field here, about 32, 33 drivers, something like that.
Yeah.
Be a pretty nice show here tonight. Craig Schroeder at the top of the leaderboard at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Well, I have both, Becky, but yeah, I changed to this one here for a while. You know, I'll probably go back to that one, you know, someday. And I just keep them both. But we actually got permission from Madison Rising to use that. We actually got permissions from them to use any of their you know, their singles or their whatever they call them. I can't remember what they call them. MP3s, I guess. We can use any of them. They actually sent them to us. And if you look in the description, it tells right in the description that we have written permission from them to use any of their music in our broadcast. So a very good group. They sing a lot about our nation and war and things like that. I mean, very good songs. And you know, a lot of them, I don't think they've written any of them. They've actually taken you know, songs that were recorded by other artists and made them their own. So
yeah,
but yeah, I'll probably go back to that someday, Becky. Well, hey, Chemo, how you doing? Good to see you, Chemo. You guys still out on the track here? Right now, Freddie De La Rosa is at the top of the leaderboard. We still got a lot of guys on the track. Zoltan Herzog, Robert Giannini, Mitchell Clark just turned in a 13th place time. Brad Bothwell, Jared Darling, Christopher Fowler's on the track. A lot of guys. David Shutt just now entering the track. I haven't seen Jake Nichols out there turning in. Oh, there he is. He just went to second on the board. I would not be surprised if his second lap wasn't the pole. I am not really sure about that, but and he's running
we'll find out.
He's running a totally different car tonight. That M&M's number 20 he's running tonight. Different number, different car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Femi Olat to the top of the leaderboard. Holy smokes.
So far at the top of the board now is Jared Darling.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Jared Darling by 21 one-thousandths of a second.
Yeah.
Over Femio Lat. And he is done. Zoltan Herczeg, 8th place. David Shutt, 25th, but I guess he ain't going to better that.
Nope.
All right, let's get him on the grid here, and we'll get him accounted for, folks. All right, starting on the pole, Jared Darling with a 30.378. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Femio Lat starting on the outside of the front row in second. Freddie De La Rosa, third. Jake Nichols will start fourth. Marcus Richardson, fifth. Kyle Trudell has been extremely hot this season. I'm telling you, third in the points. Watch out for Kyle Trudell this season. He will start sixth tonight. Jeff Ward in seventh. He was fastest in practice. Zoltan Herczeg, eighth. Anthony Emery, ninth. Robert Burris rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, Frank Peacock will start in 11th place tonight. Ariotti will start 12th. Robert Giannini will start in 13th. Mike Richter will start 14th. James Coolbally will start 15th. Cass Silliman in 16th. James Dowen will start 17th. Dowen will start 17th. James McKee will start 18th. Brad Bothwell in 19th. And rounding out the top 20 is Mitchell Clark. Rudy?
All right, Craig Schroeder, 21st. Cody McKinney, 22nd. Christopher Fowler, 23rd. Marshall Stanley, 24th. David Shutt, last one to take qualifying time, starts 25th. Bobby Cheney, first one to not take a qualifying time, will start in 26th position. Tyler Sifford, 27th. Spencer Owens, 28th. Bryce Senesac, 29th. Matt Kemp, 30th. Lachlan McMillan, 31st. Brian Dorsey, 32nd. And rounding out the field, Brandon Puffenbarger will start 33rd. Nice size field.
Yep.
All right, 130 laps. Here's what they're doing tonight, but we're looking for stage lap number 50 for the first stage. Now, they have no resets and a 16 incident limit. And if we need it at the end, we will have one green, white checkered.
Well, Jared Darling starting on the pole and Femio Lat to his outside. I think this is going to be a pretty good start here.
I believe it is. And Jared just got that car painted. It's fresh out of the paint booth, folks. I mean, to tell you, fresh out of it. He got that painted just moments before the race.
Wow.
Yep, because he asked me which one I thought he should paint. And I told him combos because I've never seen a combos on the track. So, yep, fresh right out of the paint booth. Hope he don't get any scratches on that newly painted car, though. But here we go, folks, to green flag here at Sin City, Las Vegas. All right, pace cars in. And there's the green. We're off and going here at Sin City. This is where you can place your bets right here and lose all your money.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It is.
I do believe they have a casino on the grounds here, don't they?
Yes. Matter of fact, I think it's in the infield, I do believe.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah. Marcus Richardson, 5th place. Trying to get up there. Let's see if Jared Darling can hold Femio Lat to lead the first lap of the race. And it looks like he does by inches. Yeah, half a car length, maybe.
Yeah.
So he gets a bonus point. Much needed bonus point, too.
Yeah, very much needed.
Emil Ladd on the outside. Freddie D, Jake Nichols, and Kyle Trudell hanging on to 6th. And here comes, look who's up the middle. Zoltan Herzeg.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
He took Kyle Trudell and Marcus Richardson 3 wide there, and he was not afraid to do that one.
No, sir. Man, I'm telling you, that guy is alien-like. He has absolutely no fear.
He should be a pro driver by now.
I would think. I just don't think some guys are at that pro level, but they just don't want to invest the time or the money into it.
You know what? No offense to iRacing, no offense to anybody, but there's sometimes I just don't blame them. There's sometimes I'd rather just kind of hang back in here and just hang out with some of the other guys and race with them instead of trying to put so much stress on yourself and have to practice each week for those peak races and having to worry about that. I mean. Yeah, so that might be his, viewpoint on that.
Oh, Kyle Trudell's going backwards at the moment here. A lot of guys are passing him there. Robert Burris, Jeff Ward got by him. Anthony Emery, so he's fallen back to the 10th place here. And here comes Frank Peacock. Now, Frank running right where he started. David Schutt. David Schutt's already came from 25th to 11th.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, how did he do that? How did he go through the field that fast? That's my question. Look who we got, a 3-wide battle for the lead.
Yes, we do. Wow.
Oh my gosh! And Zoltan. Jared Darling, he's not backing out of it, but Femi Alat will lead that lap.
Wow. Yeah, Femi just power drove that car there in the middle, and I mean, it worked in the middle, which was kind of a shock, but wow, that was a great move.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, on the outside, Jake Nichols gets by Jared Darling, and now the battle up front here between Femi Alat and Zoltan Herzeg heating up. Femi's actually got a good line going on right now with that middle line because he can get a good run off of the corner and continues to lead them laps. And as the tires age a little bit more here, it's going to be harder and harder for Zoltan to clear Femi to get that lead. So he might just wind up having to fall back a little bit, cool them tires off, and get out to that outer line whenever there's an opening.
Yeah. And that's probably his best bet.
Yep. Jake Nichols right there. Anthony Emery now to 4th place. And he's going to pass up Jared Darling. And Jared, I think, kind of taking it easy right now. Here goes Jake Nichols for the lead, and he is going to, man, he drove it into the corner deep and does make the pass on Femi Alat.
Yes, sir.
Man, that was an awesome pass. That's textbook right there.
Yeah, Anthony Emery's racing Zoltan Herzeg right now.
Well, that should be a good battle. Now, those two, they have had a past before. I think they've gotten past that, though, and everything's smoothed over now. And so them two racing around each other, we kind of keep an eye on that, make sure nothing really happens out there. But Robert Burris to the outside of Jared Darling. Jared's going backwards.
A little bit.
Yep, and so is Freddie D. Freddie D started 3rd. He's going back to 7th.
He is, yeah. Femi. Is that not Freddie? Freddie's what I was trying to say. Blue, I'll give out a minute. Freddie's battling Marcus Richardson right now, and Freddie's teammate, David Schutt, is right behind him. And wow, here goes Marcus Richardson taking Jared Darling and Freddie 3 wide.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. These guys, man, they love this 3 wide stuff, don't they?
Do. I mean, it seems like the past 2 weeks, it's all we've seen out of these guys is 3 wide action. So, I mean, throughout the whole entire race, I might add.
Maybe they had to change the name of the league to 3 wide SRA.
That might be copyright infringement because we have done a league before and it was 3 wide. So
yep, that is true. You are right.
The guys over there might kind of get a whiff of that and be like, boys, you can't do that.
Yep. Well, Anthony Emery holding off Robert Burris, Marcus Richardson, and Freddie D right now. And Freddie to the outside of Marcus Richardson. Whoa. He loves to race Marcus Richardson. They have been.
Yes, he does.
When it comes to Freddie D racing anywhere around Marcus Richardson, he just gets pumped to the hilt, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus drives it in there hard. And Burris going to come out of the corner. He kind of kept Marcus pinned to the bottom right there. Good job, though. He gets away from Burris. David Shutt trying to get around Marcus Richardson now. He's working at it. Oh my gosh, these guys, they're starting to make me a little nervous up here right now.
Yeah, really.
Ooh. The way they're racing, and you know, as these tires get some laps on them, boy, I'll tell you. All right, let's go back here, check on Ariotti. Ari running in the 16th position right now, still battling here with Frank Peacock. It looks like he does clear Frank and goes into 15th. James Coulibaly in 17th. But what I'm concerned about right now is the guys in the back here. Bobby Chaney.
Yeah.
We're not used. I know he likes to sometimes start in the back and work his way to the front, you know, and keep that car clean. But holy smokes, man, 28th. He comes into tonight 6th in the points, and boy, them stage points would really be nice to have. Well, we got a 3-car pull away here. The top 3, Jake Nichols, Femi Olat, and Zoltan Herczeg, pulling away by almost a full second over 4th place Anthony Emery.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
Those three are checked out.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing that they are able to pull away like that, and just using the draft off of each other.
Yeah.
Well,
sometimes that's all you can do, though.
Yeah. Well, Jake Nichols has won the first 2 races of this season.
Yes, he has.
And he's looking to make it number 3 in a row right here tonight.
That'd be something if he could pull that feat.
Yep. That would definitely be I mean, I haven't seen a record like that here in SRA in quite some time. I mean, you used to see like Marcus Richardson winning a lot. Freddie D, Femi Olat, these guys, you know, winning 2 and 3 in a row, but it's been a while since I've seen like that, you know. Marcus all the way back to 9th now, and that could be by design. I don't know. Tires are getting a little older now. We're probably about halfway to the first round of pit stops. We want to go to about lap 35 to 38, right along in there somewhere. So they're going to have to manage them tires that long.
Yeah, they really will.
Tyler Sifford coming from 27th to 13th. Holy smokes, another big mover. And back behind him, they're 3 wide again. Coulibaly. Oh my gosh. James McKee and Giannini. Them 3. Wow, great job.
I tell you something right now, Rudy. I think you could get any single driver over here in this race currently right now, and any of them would take anybody 3 wide.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is trusting the guy you're around, you know. And these guys trust one another immensely. Oh, here goes Femi looking to pass up Jake Nichols for the lead. Femi, big tire saver. And I don't know how much he's been saving right now, trying to keep up with Jake Nichols. I don't know. I don't think he'd be saving a whole lot.
I don't think so.
Now, Jake's a pretty big tire saver too, but he raced pretty hard to get to the front.
Yep.
All right, so we'll be back next week at Texas here for the SRA Cup Series. So another 1.5 miles. And then they go to Homestead, and then Bristol, baby, Bristol. Yep. I think that'll be race number 6, I think, on the season.
It will.
Oh, that'll be pretty awesome. All right, let's go back and check on Lachlan McMillan coming from 31st. Working his way up through the field here slowly, up to 20th. We only have one pro driver in here right now, and that is Jake Nichols.
Yes, sir.
You said he had a 9? What? No, no, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. All right, so Jake Nichols leads yet again. Well, David Shutt just passed up Anthony Emery. Here comes his teammate, Freddie D, drives it into the corner deep. Anthony Emery way up high in that Kyle Larson line. I'd say Dale Jr., but Dale's retired now, so you have to call it the Kyle Larson line. And Anthony Emery comes right back on the inside trying to do the crossover on him. Not going to happen. Looks like Freddie D's going to hold him off for the time being. Hey, Jonathan. Gosh, I haven't seen you in forever there, brother. Good to see you. Jonathan Cogswell, they're in chat, folks. Kyle Trudell, now he has gone back to 11th place, but still hanging right on the edge of the top 10 here. I'm sure he would love nothing more than to get some bonus points out of this for finishing in the stage.
Yep.
Ariotti, now back to where he started, because he kind of drifted back a couple of positions there, and another big tire saver in the league right there. Ariotti, he knows how to save tires.
He sure does.
Oh, what happened there? Robert Burris went way down. The two teammates there, David Shutt, Freddie D, running 4th and 5th. Shutt coming from 25th. Freddie D started 3rd. I can't believe they're 1.2 seconds behind Zoltan Herczeg now. Zoltan just, man, them three up here in the front right now. And they're coming up on some lap traffic here, Jeff. I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to come into play.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see that too.
Yeah, I think that's Cody McKinney. Yeah, just ahead of him. He's about to go a lap down already. All right, looks like they're working it here, trying to get around the lap traffic here. Zoltan kind of backed off a little bit there. Wow, that was weird. All right, so the lap car is going to stay high, I guess, and Zoltan will go to the low side. So good pass. And he does clear the lap car. Good job, good job. And still battling up here. Well, I'll tell you what, Femi Olat would just love to take over that lead right now.
Oh, yeah, he would.
He's trying different lines. You see him go to the high side now. He's going to try the high side. And that's up there where, if you remember, well, I was in another league, of course, but Zoltan did that at Texas. He ran that high line.
Yep.
I look for Zoltan to run excellent next week at Texas.
Yes.
I really do.
Most definitely.
Yeah, he's got that track figured out, I think, and probably better than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree 100% with you. I think Zoltan will do an excellent job next week at Texas. And there's still, these three cars still got that breakaway of over, well, it's actually about around 1 second over David Shutt.
And Femi looks again to the inside of Jake Nichols, but just can't get that run.
Yeah, he just seems like he gets down there and it's like hitting a wall of air, or just hitting a wall.
Yeah.
He can't go no further.
That's for sure. But back to 4th place, David Shutt. And these guys, they closed in about a 10th or maybe 2/10 on those 3 leaders.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm impressed with the run David Shutt's got here today. Well, he is second in the points, trying to hang on to Jake Nichols' tail in the points right now.
He has to do everything he can.
That's right. It's only race 3, though. You know, they got a long season ahead of them. That ain't too long, but 15 races.
Yeah, he's got plenty enough races to try to get that to where he wants to be. So
sure. Robert Burris. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, unless there's a few tracks in there he's not good at, which is possible for every driver. I mean, those can be a little of a challenge for him to try to keep that going, but I think he'll do okay.
These guys trying to get around Cody McKinney. He's kind of blended in right now, but he's fell almost to the back of this pack. Back here battling right now with Ariotti. Ari's trying to clear him. He does, but that just slowed him up. And contact!
And a caution comes out.
Yes, sir. Put him right into the wall. Oh, my gosh.
I believe that was Kyle Trudell. Yes, it was.
Let's go back and take a look at it here. Yeah, tough break for Cody McKinney. I mean, he was already a lap down and then put into the wall. Oh, man.
I see what happened there, Rudy. Tyler Sifford was on the bottom. They were going 3 wide trying to get by Cody, and Tyler Sifford's car started pushing up the racetrack a little bit, made contact with Kyle's car, and that's what sent Kyle into Cody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right about in here's where it. Oh, no, you know what? There was net coating there or something.
Okay, I did not see the net coat. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty rough right there. That happened. Hold on a minute here. I gotta make an adjustment. Sorry about that. But yeah, there was some major net coating between them two. Now he did come out, and I would say that was net coating that put Cody into the wall. I mean, gosh, they were like about 4 or 5 feet apart. Holy smokes!
Yep. I see that now going back and looking at the camera view I had first. That didn't show it that way. So
yeah, but now looking at Kyle Trudell here. Okay, him and Tyler Sifford actually did make contact right there. They made contact. And Kyle Trudell come up the hill a little bit, and then, yep, that's exactly what I see. Major net coating right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Contact on pit road, Femi Olat and Anthony Emery.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Femi Olat lost a lot of positions on pit road because he had to back up in his box.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Trying to find him here at Femi, yep. I don't know if let me see if I can go back and catch this, with Femi. Okay, where's he at now?
Yeah, that happened coming off the exit line at pit road.
Yeah, I'm on here with Femi. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, man, yeah. Him and Anthony Emery making contact. But good save by Femi. Holy smokes.
Yeah, really good.
Awesome job. Well, James Doan stays out. I'm sure probably just for track position, but and to get a bonus point there for leading the lap. So he'll probably come in, and that's going to put Jake Nichols right back in. Who you want to talk to?
How about we talk to James and see what his plans are here. Let's see, where's he at?
James Doan?
Yeah, see in team speak. Yeah, I got him here. James Doan, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, man, tell us how your run's going out there so far. Looks like you opted to stay out here. Or you going to come in this time?
Well, I'd like to get an EOL. I don't want to get the black flag for, entering a closed pits. But if they won't give me an EOL, I guess I'll stay on out here.
Well, how's the car feeling? And you think you could, kind of race these guys up front a little bit?
Well, I don't know if I can really race up here right now. I was really just trying to get my point, but I was really waiting until after the stage break to see what I got.
Gotcha. But hey, not a bad idea to get your bonus point there. That's actually a pretty good idea with that. But all right, James, thanks for talking with us here. Good luck in your race.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that more than likely wasn't a very good call right there. You know, he could have probably done the James Coulibaly trick and just drive through pit road. He may not know that little trick.
Might not.
Yep. You know, just drive through pit road, come out. You got the lead, and it's kind of a little. I'm not going to say it's a cheat. It's just it's a glitch that you can an exploit that you can kind of use to get a bonus point. James Coulibaly does it a lot. We know that.
Him do that countless amounts of times, but. The thing that I don't understand is that the way iRacing has that set up.
Yep.
If you look at real life racing with NASCAR, IndyCar, anybody that runs ovals, they don't do that.
Yeah.
Once the pit lane opens for everyone, it stays open until you get the green flag. It does not close with 2 to go. It stays completely open.
Yep.
And so, what I've kind of started doing with my guys is that we have a rule in place to where if you don't do what James did here, but you want to pit, we will clear your black flag. Okay. So I think maybe a lot of leagues should look into doing something kind of similar on that.
We'll get them going here, Jeff. We'll restart on lap 36, so we're going to be about 15 laps away from the stage caution.
Yes, sir. All righty. Pace car heads back into pit road, and there's the green flag. We're back underway there. I think a little bit of guys got confused. James's restart there, but man, he is going to get passed up. Oh, wow, he's getting eat up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're more tired. And he's just going back through. He's just trying to be safe about it. And
exactly.
He knows them guys that just outrun him, 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So he's going back through the field. He's back in 11th now, so.
Yeah, and Jared Darling's looking to get around him now on the outside.
Now we got a new guy up here chasing down Jake Nichols, and that is Freddie D.
Yep, and his teammate David Schutz right behind him. Oh, him and Marcus Richardson about had contact.
Yeah, I seen that. And Jeff Ward now to the inside of Marcus Richardson, trying to get that position back. And Femi trying to make a comeback after that collision on pit road there, coming up pit road between him and Anthony Emery. Doing a good job. And, oh, my gosh, they're 3 wide up here again.
They are. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Shut to the... Man.
Wow. Jeff Ward's in the middle of the Red Bull here. Wow.
Yeah. That's
like a Red Bull sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a road between 2 thorns or a thorn between 2 roads. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but
well, since there's bulls on the car, it'd be 2 horns.
Yeah, road between 2 horns.
Yeah. And here comes Zoltan Herzeg looking to get in on the action now. Oh, man, slight contact there between him and Marcus Richardson. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. And there's still 3 wide. And David Shutt.
David Shutt is just going for it here as he just got a run. He just took control here over the 20 car of, I'm having a tongue tied here, Jake Nichols.
Jake Nichols, yeah.
Zoltan.
Well, Zoltan's following him up through, and so is Marcus Richardson. So a little draft help there, I think, probably helped David Shutt get that point led.
Man, they're 3 wide back here in the 3rd row here.
Oh,
Marcus Richardson taking Femi Olat, Jeff Ward 3 wide. Wow,
my
back
gosh.
out of that. And here comes Robert Burris and Ariati now.
Oh, my gosh. Man, I'm telling you, all these guys won in that top 10. Oh, contact! Oh. Jake Nichols! Jake Nichols!
No, he can't.
Oh, into the wall. He got a big pile up. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh my, I'm telling you, that was the big one here at Las Vegas.
You usually never see a crash that large at a mile and a half track.
Nope.
Wow, that was just insane right there.
I'm going back here. So let's see if we can figure out what happened. Now, Femi Olat's up here, and he was involved in that, so... Okay, David Shutt, Jake Nichols going at it. Now, this is where, okay, right there, Shutt gets into Nichols. And, man, what a save by Jake Nichols, but he's still trying to get the car under control.
Yeah.
Sideways right there. He actually backs up. Oh, he hits Robert Burris. He comes down into Femi Olat. Oh, my gosh, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean...
And then Tyler Sifford tried to go to the outside, and he comes up the hill, and he takes out everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Siffy taking him out here at... man.
Going back and looking at this, Rudy, now, I ain't saying nothing bad about the drivers. I'm not saying nothing bad about the league or anything like that. But what I'm seeing here is that old case of the drivers going down on the apron and coming back up kind of blind or just
And
I don't know how to say it, but you know he just come back up the racetrack from the apron, and I think if a lot of leagues would take that apron out of play and make them actually right above the line, that would actually not cause incidents like now. I'm not saying they have it all the time.
yep.
I mean, because they don't, but I'm just saying that taking that apron out of play would have saved that incident right there.
Man, I'm telling you, wow. Well, that put Marcus Richardson into the lead. He just led his first lap of the race. Him and Jared Darling and Anthony Emery stay out.
Yeah.
And James Coulibaly coming out first. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, there is one heck of a lot of guys sitting on pit road right now, folks.
There is.
Pit road is literally a junkyard right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it is literally a junkyard. Gonna look here and see. I mean, you can see a lot of cars sitting here on pit road. Good Lord, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Bobby Cheney's on pit road. Of course, Tyler Sifford, that car is just, I mean, totally destroyed.
Yeah, it is.
That car's not even raceable, I don't think. That's beyond a modified.
Yeah.
Beyond a modified right now. Oh my gosh.
Tyler was just in the wrong place at the wrong time in that one.
Yeah.
He was just an innocent bystander in this incident.
Yep. Well, who you want
A lot of
to?
drivers were.
I think we need to talk to somebody really quick here.
All right. Well, I talked the last person, so it's your turn. Pick somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Jake Nichols because I
Okay.
kind of want to get his version of what happened there, if we can. Where in the heck is the booth at? Where are we at?
There's Jake.
Oh.
Well, I got him and I can't find us. Okay,
Well, I've got
okay,
him. Is it
okay.
already?
I know, but I have to let him go.
Oh, okay.
Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, without like losing your cool there, buddy, and I know it's a rough one. What's your rendition of what happened out there?
I'm just hard racing. You got to block a lot early in that run because it's just full throttle for so many laps. I'm not gonna hold anything against Shut there. We're just all trying to pinch as hard as possible, and I was
Yeah.
trying not to block Freddie. I saw him having a big push, so I didn't want to stack up the outside and cause someone to get turned or something. So I was trying to hold the middle, and Shut just misjudged that and thought I was gonna go to the wall, and we just made contact. And I tried to correct it some to not hit. Everyone just kept going left and right, and I was trying
Yeah.
to weave to not hit certain people, and I was like, okay, I'm trying, and then just everyone all came together at once, and it was just a big wreck, that's for sure.
And I'll tell you, well, we're not used to seeing the big one at Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We're used to seeing that maybe at a super speedway, but not at Las Vegas. And I'm telling you what, that tore up a lot of cars. Well, you got a decent point lead over David Schutt, and I'm sure he's trying to close that gap on you a little bit. But man, that car looks pretty bad. How much damage did it have?
Only a minute at 40. It's gonna be hurt. Honestly, I don't think we have any engine damage, which is kind of shocking. It's all
Yeah.
aero, so maybe
Good.
if we can get it repaired, maybe we can at least hang in the draft. But
Yep.
I don't know if we'll be able to win tonight. But we just got to get points. That's all we're here for.
Wow. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there, Jake. That was the big one, man. And
Yes, it was.
all right,
Thanks,
good
guys.
luck.
Thanks.
All right, back up front, Marcus Richardson, Jared Darling, going to be restarting this race on the front row.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Emery hanging up there with him. Cass Silliman. David Schutt will be restarting 6th, but Zoltan Herzog 5th place. Wow, I can't believe all the cars that were tore up in that one. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that was amazing.
A lot of good cars too. So
Oh, golly, man. Well, here we go. Back to green, folks. Going to be restarting on lap 45. We're looking for lap 50 for the first stage. I think that was a second caution. Yeah, second caution.
Yeah.
Pace cars in. Here we go. Marcus Richardson hits the loud pedal and green, green, green. Pretty good jump there. Zoltan down on the bottom. Schutt tucks in behind Zoltan now. Jared Darling going backwards up on that high side. I'm kind of surprised. I thought that high side would be a little better than that. Zoltan goes to the outside. Here he goes. Getting a little side draft off of Anthony Emery right now. Anthony Emery, I mean, if he could push Marcus Richardson's back end any further, man, he would.
Yeah, I think he would.
Yeah, I think right now with them new tires, that inside line's working the best. Now, as they get a little age on them tires, it'll be all right. But I don't know. Zoltan's coming back, though, with a little help from Jared Darling. Darling swings way up high.
Wow. Yeah, he's going to actually get past here about the 0.6 there.
Yeah.
Cass Silverman.
3 wide here.
Wow. Yep, David Shutt taking him 3 wide. He's on the bottom.
And Cass Silverman will take over that position from David Shutt.
Wow, yeah, now he's racing Anthony Emery in the 44 car.
Good Lord, man. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He started 16th, so he's a pretty good mover out here.
Man, that's great. Well, new tires, they make you feel like Superman for a little while.
For a little while. That's the big emphasis, little while. It's only a matter of a few laps, and then once you do that, your tires are basically just worn out, and you can't really do what you're doing here. So,
well, Zoltan just passed Marcus Richardson for that lead and got that lap. So Marcus comes back.
Going 3 wide again with Jared Darling back here. Looks like Ariotti and David Shutt.
Oh my gosh, when are these guys going to stop?
I don't know. Wow. Well, Ariotti was able to power by them here in the middle, and the 88 car is following suit with him. That's Spencer Owens.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Spencer Owens. Now. He started 28th on the field.
Yeah.
Well, this battle up front here, we got 2 to go here before the stage. Who is going to be the stage winner here tonight between these two?
That's a tough battle between Marcus Richardson and Zoltan Hertzeg right now. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty good race to the finish. You're coming to take the white flag for the stage this time by.
I'll tell you what, Zoltan goes right down on that bottom and pinches Marcus down there.
Wow, Cass Silverman's going to take control on that, and he's going to say, I'm going to get around you guys now. Wow, Cass Silverman is in stage mode. He's wanting stage points.
Oh, contact! Marcus Richardson, he saved.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
He didn't save it.
He didn't save it. And that will be.
And there's the caution.
Okay, that will be the stage caution, I'm sure.
So Zoltan Hertzeg is your winner for the stage.
Holy smokes. I'm telling you, that was absolutely crazy. I don't know if I can go back and look at this one more time. Let me see here.
Let's go back and see.
Yeah, I want to kind of go along with Marcus Richardson here because he was racing so hard up here with Zoltan. Cass Silverman goes to the inside of him, makes it 3 wide, and this is where it starts getting kind of ugly. And Ariotti comes in there. He's about to make 4 wide, and they almost make contact.
Wow.
And Cass Sullivan kind of come up into Marcus up into Anthony Emery, and Marcus almost had it saved, man. He was dirt tracking it, and he oversteered, and it went the other way and into the wall. So hard hit for Marcus Richardson, and he is on pit road.
Yeah, man. Looks like we've seen some net coating again there, though, Rudy, because I'm looking at it here from the chase view, and I'm not seeing any contact between Cass and Marcus.
Yep. So our stage winner will be Zoltan Hertzeg.
Yep. And Marcus Richardson takes his car behind the wall.
Yes, he does. Oh, man. Get a little bit of damage on the car, and it's over for you. So
yeah, man. Well, but if you look at this field here, Rudy, there are a ton of SRA, what I would consider, top drivers that are out of contention here tonight.
I know it. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Freddie D, Marcus Richardson, Tyler Sitford, Jeff Ward's out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, once you get Zoltan up here and congratulate him, you can do that.
Alrighty. If I can find him here in TeamSpeak, there he is. Zoltan, you got a copy?
Hey man, what's up?
Hey, what's up, my friend? Well, you done it. You are the stage winner here tonight in Las Vegas. How's it feel?
It feels good. I definitely needed the points after only being able to run half a Daytona and missing the next race. This really helps.
Yeah. Well, tell us about the crazy racing out there so far in these first 50 laps. I mean, wow, some crazy racing out there.
Yeah, it's wild. the car's tight. There's no grip. It feels like it's pretty hot. I didn't look at the temperature, but it feels like you're just sliding around. So you're trying to maintain the front grip, and while you're maintaining the front grip, you got to maintain the rear. It's just a lot of maintaining tires, and it's pretty fun.
Up to 107 right now, the track temperature.
That's actually kind of cool for these races over here. So that's kind of amazing that you're still feeling the effects of the slickness out there. So with the cool track temps, but yeah. But what's your thoughts going forward here, Zoltan, after the stage?
I just got to try to keep these fenders straight and try to keep the speed in the car, because once you get a little damage, you're kind of screwed. Sometimes you can make it up, but you can't really lead the race. You can finish in top 5, but just gotta keep it clean.
All right, Zoltan. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck in the rest of the race. Congrats on the stage win.
Thanks, bud.
All right, very good, very good. Yeah, Tyler, man, that's a bummer. He's in chat there.
Yeah.
So sorry about that, Tyler. That's a bummer, man. We did not want to see you out of the race.
No.
Well, brand new leader now is James Coulibaly, which he's grabbed a bonus point here. I don't know if he's going to plan on coming to pit road or not. If he does, that's going to give Cass Sullivan the lead. But we'll see. Lap down car there, the number 9, Brian Dorsey, just ahead of him. He's going to get a lap back. He is 5 laps down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been an absolutely amazing race so far. I cannot believe the 4 wide that we have seen. We've seen 3 wide so many times. It's been unbelievable.
I mean, it's just amazing to even see 1 4 wide lane here at Las Vegas. I mean, that's just unheard of, you know. So, I mean,
yeah, they were just about to go 4 wide right there when that caution come out. That was man, that was wild. I can't believe Ariotti was about to stick his nose in there and make it 4 wide.
Yeah.
Whew, man. Well, a couple of drivers that are out, Christopher Fowler, Brandon Puffenbarger, Jeff Ward, Tyler Sifford sitting on pit road, but I don't know if he'll be back out. Matt Kemp out, Robert Giannini, and Marcus Richardson. And Freddie D, Femi Olat still sitting on pit road. Don't know if they'll be making it back out either. Man, that's a tough break for them. You know, Femi was running so good. Came from 25th and led laps and was up there battling with them guys, Marcus Richardson and Zoltan. And oh, man, I'm telling you, that was just great racing.
It was.
This is what I love about this league right here, Jeff. I'm sure you do. You do too, because it's just absolutely mind-blowing racing.
It is.
All right, get them going, buddy.
All right, we'll do. All right, pace car heads back to pit road. Cass Silliman and Zoltan Herczeg going to restart the boys here, and we're back under green here at Las Vegas for SRA. And a good restart there for Cass Silliman and Zoltan Herczeg. Zoltan will come down in front of Spencer Owens, and we'll see what they do here going into turn 1.
All right, I was seeing a battle going on back here between David Shutt and Brad Bothwell. David's car looked, well, he's okay. I don't think he got much damage or any damage on that. I don't think he got any damage on that. He actually just made very slight contact.
Yeah.
So, yep, and same with Anthony Emery. Anthony Emery's now running in 9th. Frank Peacock up here from 11th place. He had fallen way back in the field, and now he's battling inside the top 10. But boy, look at the hungry wolves here trying to chase down Zoltan Herczeg. Spencer Owens, Cass Silliman, and Mitchell Clark. Mitchell Clark coming from 20th. Spencer Owens just can't get it done there on Zoltan. Not for a lack of trying, though. I mean, he's there, but he just cannot get that clear. Trying to stay just straight behind the leader right now just to maintain that speed. The draft is very important here, folks. I cannot stress that enough how much. You wouldn't think that a mile and a half, Jeff, would be that worthy of draft. But let me tell you, it is.
Well, it is now because of the new package that they've implemented into this. It just helps tremendously. But, wow, we've got them going 3 wide again here. Bryce Senesac takes Cass Silliman and James McKee 3 wide, and that's also looks like David Shutt there too. Yes.
Yep, and Anthony Emery. They join in. Anthony Emery's trying to stay ahead of David Shutt at all costs here.
Yes, sir. Here comes 22 Frank Peacock.
Yes, sir. 9th place for him.
Yep. Behind him, we've got Marshall Stanley and James Dover.
Yeah, that's some good racing now. These guys are really hooked up well here.
They are.
And doing an excellent job. These new tires have really helped them a lot right now.
They have, yeah.
And we're talking probably at least one more pit stop after this. So more than likely just one more. So we're going to see these guys try to stay out here and run about as long as they can on this tank of fuel. So we're going to see guys probably changing their lines. I see Zoltan's already moved up to the high side, him and Spencer Owens. So he's already up there in tire conservation mode.
Yes. Oh, wow, what a run for Spencer.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Bryce Senesac, holy smoke.
What a run for him too.
From
and
29th.
Mitchell Clark.
Yeah. Well, since a lot of those top runners have wrecked out or left the race, this has moved a lot of guys that were running mid-pack to the back of the pack up to the front now. And here goes Spencer Owens to the inside of Zoltan Herzeg for the lead.
Wow.
Man, I'll tell you, got to run there, but I think Zoltan's going to get the run off of turn 4 and he does beat Spencer to the line. Man, these guys are... I wish I could race half this good. Just half. I'd even take a quarter this good. This is amazing stuff right here. Spencer Owens, hard at it. Anthony Emery now sitting in 4th place. Watching Zoltan just keep leading lap after lap after lap out there. Zoltan trying to get as many points out of here as he can tonight to try to gain up, what he missed last week and didn't finish well in Daytona. So he's trying to make that up tonight. Off to Texas next week, where we know Zoltan can win there. I've seen him do it, and I look for him to be a very good performance out of Zoltan Herzeg next week. If he makes it, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his work schedule's like or anything, but real life comes first. David Shutt to the outside of Jared Darling.
Yep.
Good battle going on for 5th and 6th place here. And we were talking about Cass Silliman there a little while ago, and here he is all the way back in 15th now.
Yeah.
Working just ahead of Jake Nichols here. Now, Jake trying to get the damage fixed up on his car under cautions, but if we don't have any cautions, he's not going to be able to get it fixed, Jeff.
Yeah, he's not, no.
Right now, the cars don't seem to be too awful bad.
No. But I still think the damage might be causing a little bit more issue.
Yep.
It does seem like he's having issues passing Cass here, and I think that's just the drag reduction that the car has because the rear spoiler's messed up, the splitter on the front's messed up, so it's giving him a challenge.
Yes, sir. Bobby Chaney right behind him now. Bobby coming from 26th to 17th. Lachlan McMillan does have a little bit of damage on the back of his car, but he started 31st, running in 18th, and Ari Oddie 19th. Craig Schroeder 20th. But we got a lot of clean cars toward the back of the field and a few toward the front, Jeff.
Yeah.
And man, I'll tell you what, they're starting to spread this lead out a little bit now.
They are.
They're getting single file here, racing it up. And I didn't realize this race would be this good. I really didn't. And now these guys may have a whole different outlook on, this race here tonight. Because I know at Kansas here a few weeks ago, I did a race and the guy said it was just like running Talladega. You just hold it to the floor,
Yep. Now, Kansas is the 1.5 mile track. If you can set the car up right, you can hold it to the floor for multiple laps. I mean, you could probably get 10, 12, 15 laps on the tires before you really have to start even lifting any. I mean, you will eventually start to have to lift, but it won't be much like you do at other 1.5 miles. Kansas is probably one of the fastest 1.5 miles on the schedule so far.
Well, we're all just about single file here. I don't see anybody taking a look to try to pass anybody right at the moment. And that's not a bad idea. Get some laps chewed up here before we start and get through the final pit stop. And I'm sure we'll see some great racing. Probably going to be looking in pit stops here probably in about the next, what am I saying here? Let's see, about another 20, 25 laps maybe? Not sure. I don't even know if they can make it that far. They may have to make a pit stop and then stop one more time for a splash of gas. I'm not really sure.
I'm not either.
James McKee clearing Mitchell Clark. And Mitchell Clark tries to do the crossover on him there on the backstretch. Going right back. I'm not sure if he's going to have the run off of the corner here to get by him. Up here in the front, David Shutt passes Spencer Owens. And there's the number 9, Brian Dorsey, one of the lap cars here that's going to go another lap down. Right now we got 24 cars on the track, but I believe 21 of them are on the lead lap.
Yes.
Mike Richter is the last one, and Mike's got heavy damage on his car.
Yeah, his car looks like a modified out there.
Oh, yeah, man. Ooh. Hard Hook Sim Sport. There you go. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage on that car. Zoltan just stretching that lead out a little bit more. He's out to almost 3/4 of a second now over Bryce Senesac. What a run for Bryce Senesac today.
Yes.
From 29th to second.
Yeah, that's a great run.
That's kind of one of them Femi Olat moves right there. He started 25th and was up there leading,
Yep.
That's amazing. I'm happy for Bryce Senesac. He's a hard racer and sometimes just can't quite get that break. Maybe tonight he found his little niche right there, running here at Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler says he's going to be back in 33 minutes. 33 minutes to get that damage fixed up. Anthony Emery, David Shutt go at it again. Shutt drives it into the corner deep, slides up in front of Anthony Emery. Oh, man, I don't think Anthony was too awful pleased with that move.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ooh, man. Now Spencer Owens knocking on Anthony's door, working with his teammate Jared Darling back here. That's 5th and 6th. And then quite a ways back, about almost a full second back to James McKee.
Yeah.
Mitchell Clark and him have been battling for quite some time now. And Frank Peacock does make it into the top 10 again. Robert Burst is under fire here by Brad Bothwell for the top 10 position.
Yeah.
Not able to make that pass, though. James Doan on the outside now. Brad Bothwell going to try to maybe pass Brad on the outside. No, don't think he's going to do it. Well, Zoltan's got it out to over a second now over Bryce Senesac. And I don't know if David Shutt's got anything for Bryce right now, but maybe as they get a few more laps on their tires, he might.
Possibly. Looking back here at Spencer Owens, he's lost a couple positions here. He's racing with Anthony Emery and Jared Darling at the moment, and they've kind of got a gap in between the cars in front of them and behind them, so they're just kind of like in a little gap by themselves here.
Yeah, I think what we got right now with this kind of longish run here is the small packs, the small battles that are going on. Wasn't like it was there before that caution come out, took all them good drivers out, where we had a whole pile of them up there racing for the lead. That was amazing.
It was.
I mean, you know, and then it happens. Somebody bobbles a little bit. It happened. You know, it's like Jake Nichols said he wasn't going to blame David Shutt for that. It was just hard racing up there, and you know, you got aero push. You got, you know, somebody maybe touches you in the rear, or you know, you're 3 wide. There's just so many factors that went into that right there that happened. And even a little bit of net coding. So, I mean, it things like that are going to happen. All part of racing. 1.3 seconds back to David Shutt. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a little crank it up, Jeff.
Let's do it.
All right, folks. Hope you like that crank it up. Everybody likes that, I think. We got a battle back here. Robert Burris passing Mitchell Clark and goes into 8th. So Robert Burris, even though he's got some damage on the car, still. Okay.
Wait, you got disconnected from iRacing?
Oh, my OBS disconnected and then it reconnected.
Oh, huh.
I don't know why it did that. Just out of the blue, it just disconnected and reconnected.
Huh.
Wow. Okay. All right. So back up front, Zoltan Herzeg out there by 1.1 seconds over David Shutt. David's coming. I think he's bearing down on Zoltan right now. Maybe not real good, but he is bearing down on him.
Well, Zoltan Herzeg's out to a 1.2 second lead over David Shutt, and then David Shutt's about got a 1.34 second lead over Bryce Sinisak. But right now, Bryce Sinisak is racing Anthony Emery.
Yeah, that's a good battle going on right there. It looks like Anthony Emery is going to get by now. I don't know. Bryce might have just ran out of some tires right now. Boy, close right there.
Yeah.
Almost make contact.
Yeah, here comes Jared Darling looking to get in on to this now. He's getting ready to pass Bryce here.
Well, that close call right there might have I think Bryce might have had to check up a little bit.
Yeah.
So that kind of opened up the door right there. That was really close, almost making contact. Spencer Owens, 6th place. Now here's this is a hard one right here for me. That is Kyle Trudell. Kyle was up there battling all day, and man, that's a bummer for him to be back here and be 5 laps down now.
Yeah, wow,
Oh.
that's sad.
Well,
Shame.
a couple more of them out of the race. Cody McKinney, Mike Richter, and Brian Dorsey out of the race. So we got 21 left in the race right now. We're waiting for Tyler Sifford to get his car fixed and get back out there. Come on, Tyler. Well, let's go back and find Jake Nichols. Where is he at? Jake Nichols. He's in 14th. Still has not had a chance to go to pit road to get that car fixed up more.
Yeah.
So, we're probably 4 or 5 laps away from pit stop starting to happen, I think. They're going to be coming here in the next 4 or 5 laps, I think, because they're going to be inside this window to finish it. Now, they've got 39 laps on them tires right now. And here comes Zoltan. He's coming in, giving that lead up to Anthony Emery. And Anthony, I think, just led his first lap of the race. So let's see if Zoltan makes sure he doesn't make any mistakes here as he comes down pit road. This is where races can be won and lost right here, folks. Slide through your pit stall or something, make a mistake, but Zoltan hit his pit stop perfect. It's going to be a 4-tire change and a full tank of Sunoco fuel. And he's out of there. Now, pitting early, I think, is a good call, Jeff.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, that's a very good call. Now, that does put him a lap down, but he'll get that lap back because he's going to be way faster than these guys. And they're all going to have to pit here. They're just trying to stay out about as long as they can, I think, because then they'll have way fresher tires. But the longer they stay out, the more Zoltan's going to catch them. And he is the first car lap down. And look who's right behind him, David Shutt. Both of them pitted, actually, Zoltan's got about 2 lap newer tires than David Shutt right now, which at the end of the race could come into play, Jeff. 2 laps. 2 laps, yeah. You know, Zoltan's trying to get a little heat build-up in them tires. And wow, him and Shutt, I don't know, a little dancing going on between them two.
Yep.
They pass up Jake Nichols.
Yes, they do.
I don't know, man. These two are putting on a heck of a good race here and lap down vehicles for 18th and 19th.
Yep.
Well, let's keep an eye on these leaders, see when they're going to come to pit road. Anthony Emery, Jared Darling. They both have led laps now. So they got bonus points in their pocket here, ready for points set up for next week. Anthony Emery is 11th in points, and Jared Darling, where's he at in the points, Jeff? I don't see him in the top 20. Not in the top 20.
Let's see. Jared Darling is. Well, I thought that was the points page. Hey, give me 1 second. I thought I had the points page pulled up, but it's the schedule page. But I can get to it here real quick. Cup Series. The Jared Darling is currently 25th in points.
Okay, well, this will probably put him inside the top 20.
Yeah.
You know, because he does have bonus points. And if he can finish well here, this should put him inside the top 20, because a lot of guys that he's racing for that are many laps down, you know, or out of the race. And here they come to pit road. Oh my gosh, Jared Darling locked him up. Oh, and coming in with teammate Spencer Owens.
Yep. James
Very
Nolan
good.
comes in pit road, and it looks like Cass Silman will stay out and lead a lap.
Yep. And he's already led one before, but yeah, him and Jake Nichols now. And both of them guys have to come to pit road one more time. I'm sure we're going to see these guys coming in anytime now. Marshall Stanley, third place. He needs to come to pit road. Everybody else has been to pit road. Now they gave Zoltan and David Shutt their lap back, but now they've got to go clear around the track. And Zoltan just went into fourth place right now with and with them top three pitting. I'll tell you what, that early pit stop by him and David Shutt both was a good call.
I think it was.
Sure. Anthony Emery comes out sixth place as he gets back up to speed. Jared Darling.
Yep. Cass Silman coming to pit road. Jake Nichols to the lead.
There we go, and he's going to lead another lap. I don't know how much longer he's going to stay out. Marshall Stanley.
I think right now, Rudy, Jake Nichols is banking on a caution to fly, because that's the only thing that'll kind of help him out a little bit. But
Well, once these guys pit, he'll be all right. But Cass Sullivan, with Cass Sullivan, well, he's on pit road, so yeah, okay. But once that Jake and Marshall pit, that puts Zoltan right in the lead.
yes, it does. David Shutt's right on his tail.
Yeah, those two, I'm telling you. It's going to be really interesting to see who's going to come out of this on top. Now, Zoltan's just got 2 lap newer tires than David, but right now that doesn't matter. But you never know. At the very end, lap 130 might make a difference.
It very well could. 29 to go this time by.
And Jake Nichols still out there turning laps. I can't believe he's staying out this long. Him and Marshall Stanley.
I think Jake's just banking on a caution to fall, and I think with the damage he has, he knows how the car is going to be, and he probably knows he's not going to be back up in contention. So I think he's just going to run the tank dry.
Yep. Well, I hope he don't run out of fuel, because that would be pretty detrimental right there. And Marshall Stanley is coming to pit road. So the only one that has not been on pit road is Jake Nichols, and I'm almost thinking he's got to come in any time now, because that car's got to be running super low on fuel.
It has to be. Here comes Bryce Senesac, and Spencer Owens passing him. Robert
Here he comes. He's coming in.
Yes, he is.
Okay, making his final pit stop here. Man, 51 laps he ran on that tank of fuel.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot more fuel mileage than I even thought that they could do, but well, it comes back to Zoltan Herzog and David Shutt. And Zoltan's stretching that lead out just a little bit on David Shutt, and I'm going to say this. I think David might be sitting there just kind of right now, just kind of minding his own business and just kind of saving a little tires. He knows he pitted before Zoltan, and he might be saving the tires for a late race run on Zoltan to try to get that win. But even if they don't, hey, they're both going to come out of here with excellent points tonight.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, the way these guys have just driven the race tonight, they're going to be setting pretty good points.
Yep, and third place, Anthony Emery, is like 7.7 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
So they're in no danger of losing that battle up here between first and second at the moment. But unless they
heavy lap traffic right now. Though.
Yeah, a lot of lap traffic. At Cass Silliman he's a, I don't know, ain't Cass Silliman. Who was that? That was Spencer Owens? No. Who the heck was that?
We
got a caution.
It looks like Brad
Bothwell. Yeah, let's go see what happened to Brad here. Well, that changes everything, don't it?
Yeah, he put the apron coming off turn 2.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just a self-spin there, and there was no other cars involved.
But he spun in front of traffic, and that's what brings out the caution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did clip the apron right there. Oh, man, that just unloaded that car. Oh, man. And into the outside wall he goes. Kaboom. Ouch. You know, the car didn't really get all that much damage for as hard as he hit.
Yeah, it didn't. No.
That's pretty impressive.
That is.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. Well, You got to pit.
Yeah.
You can't stay out here and expect to try to run faster than somebody that's got 15 lap newer tires. So they got to pit.
They have to, yeah. If they don't, it surprise me.
But what's the clincher on this is that let Anthony Emery and Jared Darling and Spencer Owens, all these guys catch up to this battle that was going to happen in the front here. We don't know what that battle was going to be like.
No.
That could have been interesting to see them two going at it. Oh my gosh.
But this caution changed everything.
Wow. All right, everybody comes to screeching halt in their pit stall here. I don't know if that's going to give Jake Nichols any time to get any damage fixed up on that, but who are you going to talk to this time?
How about we talk to Jared Darling?
All right.
I can find him here. Where is he?
Holy
there
smoke.
He is.
Bolting off pit road first?
Yep. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Hey, Jeff, gotcha.
Hey, Jared. Well, tell us how your run's going out there so far, and it looked like that you were going to have some work to do there once those green flag pit stops cycled through, but caution comes out and it catches you back up now. So what do you got for these guys up front?
Yeah, it gives us a chance, obviously, but I'm not really sure. It may have worked out. Me and Anthony were kind of working together there, and Spencer, we pitted later on purpose to try to have fresher tires at the end, and we were going to try to push and draft because it's faster. I feel like we're at Talladega. And right there, before that caution came out, we were gaining about a half a second a lap, so it would have been close, but this obviously doesn't make us have to, really push, now we're caught back up, so we have a easier shot at it. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. Anybody can win this, really. I mean, like I said a little bit ago, this is kind of reminded me of Talladega, especially on the restarts, so it's going to be wild, and I've kept the car clean so far, and hopefully we can continue to do that, because I don't think the wrecking will be done now. So it's gonna be pretty crazy here, I think.
I like the car.
I do too, Rudy.
Good choice.
Very good choice. All right, Jared. Well, thanks for talking with us here. Good luck in the rest of the race.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that paint job. Man, that's nice. Well, Jake Nichols, I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure he's probably staying out here just for track position on this caution, because he's not going to be nowhere near as fast as Marshall Stanley, Zoltan, David Schott, Anthony Emery, Jared Darling, Spencer Owens. He's not going to be nowhere near as fast. And he knows that. He knows that. It's just he's trying to get some track position out of this. And maybe if this thing goes the rest of the way green, he might pull out a top 10 here. I don't know. Maybe the car's feeling a little bit comfortable. I really don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. And I mean, if the worst comes to worst, I mean, the worst he can finish right now would be 19th or 20th. So,
yeah.
I mean,
but I think he's fast enough to stay ahead of that many people.
Yeah, and I mean, this late in the race, he has to try something. So I mean,
sure.
Trying to stay up front here and see what he can do. About all he can do.
It could have been an excellent call. That they his pit crew made right there, but we'll see. Lights go out on the pace car. We're going green next time by. And take a look at the cautions here. There actually were 4 cautions because actually one caution we used as a stage caution, but it was
3 cautions.
Well, it was 4, really.
Well, true. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because the caution. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're right. It was 4.
Yeah. So, but that's still not bad. That's not bad for 110 laps. I'd take that any day.
Yeah.
That just shows you the talent that is in this league. This league is, wow, overly stacked with talent. It's just amazing. I've known these guys for so long, and just, you know, I mean, most of them, the core group here. Some guys in here are new guys I don't know that well, but. All right, here we go. Back to green, folks. We'll be restarting on lap 111.
20 laps to go.
Yes, sir. Okay, pace car's in. Jake Nichols ready to hit the gas. And he's kind of speeding up a little bit. There he goes. Got a good jump on Zoltan. Like I said, that car might be faster than what we think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but you know, we might be thinking that it's not going to be that fast, but it might be all right.
It could be.
Here comes Zoltan looking to the inside. Oh, he goes to the outside.
And Anthony Emery's going to try to take him 3 wide.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and they're going to do it. Anthony Emery to the lead.
Wow. Spencer Owens takes him 3 wide now.
Holy smokes, the whole field's coming up through. Zoltan's going.
Taking him 3 wide.
Zoltan's sitting there going, what the heck, guys?
Yeah, Robert Burris is going to follow suit.
Oh, almost contact with Zoltan. Man, Jared Darling, actually, I think he did actually make contact with Zoltan, but it was so slight that it didn't really bother Zoltan that much.
Yeah.
And they're still 3 wide. Robert Burris in the middle between David Shutt and Jake Nichols.
Yeah, Bryce Inisak's on the high side behind David Shutt.
I'm telling you, this is nuts up here right now, guys.
Wow, look at Robert Burris at the run he's getting over, and he's going to pull up in front of David Shutt.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this is wild. And out here on new tires, I don't hear them lifting at all, man. They're just wide open.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
That's what Jared said. He said he couldn't believe it was acting like a restrictor plate race.
Yeah. And Shutt looking to the inside, and he makes a pass on Robert Burris just like that.
Yeah, and he'll take the 20 of Jake Nichols back another spot, and wow, he went up to the high side. It looked like he was going to take him 3 wide, and he's going to take him 3 wide right here.
Yeah, Bryce Senesac coming through, and so is Mitchell Clark. Holy smokes!
Yep,
everybody's getting by.
Yeah, David Shutt takes Jared Darling and Spencer Owens 3 wide. And he will get around Darling, and Jared will go back position here and fall in line.
Zoltan Herczeg to the outside of Anthony Emery with a big push there from David Shutt.
Yeah, we had a lot of blocking behind them. We've seen Jared Darling trying to move up and block Bryce Senesac, and then Spencer Owens come up and block Jared.
And Zoltan leads that lap.
Yes, he does.
That's 48 laps. I think he's going to get out of here with the most laps led tonight, but the win, we don't know.
And how's this going to play out, Rudy? Most of the cars are on the high side, leaving Anthony Emery down on the bottom.
I know it. I know it. This is nuts. It's like the outside line all of a sudden just became the fastest line around the track.
Yeah, and Anthony Emery's stuck down there. He can't go nowhere.
Zoltan does officially take the lead, making that pass complete on Anthony Emery. But Anthony's holding his own line right there. He's saying, I like this line, and he comes back on the inside with a big help there from Spencer Owens, a little draft help. And Shutt on the high side working with Zoltan. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a craziest finish I've seen in a while. Anthony Emery back to the lead. Zoltan drops it to the bottom.
Zoltan crossover move.
Did you see that? I don't know if Zoltan led that or Anthony. I think Zoltan led that.
Zoltan did lead that, yes.
Holy smokes. With the crossover coming out of 4.
Here comes Spencer Owens.
Yep, Spencer has not led a lap yet today, but that may change. They're going 3 wide.
David Shutt takes him 3 wide.
Oh my gosh, please guys, be careful. Holy smokes.
Wow. David Shutt sees an opening and he's not afraid to stick it in there.
And Spencer Owens just led his first lap of the race. Holy smokes. Coming from 28th.
Spencer with a run of the night.
Good night. Jake was caught up in a wreck there when they were battling 3 wide up in the front. There was a little bobbling and it was contact between him and David Shutt there, Becky. But David Shutt come out of it okay. But Jake Nichols now is back in 14th with some pretty heavy damage on it. It's all body damage. He had no engine damage or anything, he said. So, but he stayed out, led some laps, led a few more laps.
Yeah, but it looks like over time, Rudy, that might have developed some engine damage, or just the body damage on that car has impacted it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at, he restarted up front, but he went to the back really quickly. So there is either an engine damage on that car or the body damage is causing drag and not allowing him to get up front.
And this battle up here right now between Zoltan and Spencer Owens and Anthony Emery just keeps eating up here with 10 to go, folks.
Yeah, look who's sneaking in here, Ariotti.
Oh yeah. He's saved the tires and kept it cool here, kept the car in decent shape. On the inside of Jared Darling now, and that would be for the top 5 position.
Yes, it would.
If he can complete that pass on Jared.
But he didn't at the line, so Jared still scored top 5 at the line. We'll see what he can do here diving into 1 and 2.
I'm telling you.
He's going to back out of it for now.
Spencer Owens are coming up on some lap traffic. Tyler Sifford back out on the track. Is he going to stay low? Is he going to stay off the track? Or what's he going to do? And boy, Spencer Owens had to lift right there in the corner.
Yeah, he did.
And Anthony Emery clears Spencer. Tyler Sifford just, man, he's back out on the track. I don't know how much speed he's got here, but at least he's back out there trying to pick up some positions. Femi Olat back out on the track.
Yes.
All right.
From the looks of it, Rudy, I don't think Tyler has a... contact between Anthony Emery and Zoltan Hertzeg. Zoltan goes up the racetrack, but he stays out of the wall. Man, Ariotti with a run.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. He's going to take
and they're going to go 3 wide again. Oh, my God.
David Shutt taking Zoltan and Emery 3 wide.
And Zoltan back to the lead. Holy smokes. The way it's going right now, you can't even say one person's going to win this because this is nuts. This is awesome racing right here, folks. This is what it is all about.
Yes,
Ariotti.
These guys up front, they're not afraid of taking 3 wide for track position to try to get a win out of this one.
Well, they trust each other, you know. I mean, they raced around each other for so long. They know how to race, and they know how to do the 3 wide.
Oh, of course.
And do it safely.
Yes.
Ariotti clears David Shutt. Shutt almost making contact there with Jared Darling. Trying to do the slide job up in front of Jared, but Jared keeps that nose just there. He finally got him. And here comes Bryce Senesac to the inside.
Yeah, I think what makes this league's racing so great, Rudy, is the key thing we've been talking about. These guys are, content around one another. You know, they're not afraid of anybody out there. They know their driving styles and everything like that. And I think that's what brings on this great racing.
Ariotti now looking to the inside of Spencer Owens. I don't know if he's got enough run here. It's hard to get that run on the bottom, and it looks like he's going to have to fall in behind Spencer Owens.
Yeah.
David Shutt now trying to push Airy back up there again for another try. And it looks like Bryce Senesac Still battling here with Jared Darling. It looks like he may have got him. At the line, he will beat Jared Darling, but he still has not cleared him yet.
Cleared him, yeah. I think he will going into one.
Yeah, there he goes. All right, but back up front, Zoltan holding on to the lead, coming to get 2 to go this time by.
Can Zoltan do it, or will Anthony Emery prevail and get around him? Or possibly Spencer Owens.
Leading 60 laps here. If he can win it, 60 laps out of the 130 will go to Zoltan Hertzeg, leading the most laps here tonight, getting that bonus point. 2 to go here. That'd be 61 laps. Yeah, 61 laps that he'll lead. Oh my gosh, if he can win it. This is crazy. Is Anthony sitting there? He's taking a look now. He might have saved his tire, cooled off a little bit right there, and try to make a late race run. But 1 to go at the line, folks.
Yep, white flag is out. We're waiting to see what happens here between Anthony Emery, Zoltan Hertzeg, and Spencer Owens. David Shutt going to look on Ariati, but not going to come to pass.
And here it is for the final time out of turn 4, taking the checkered flag. Zoltan Hertzeg for the win. Congratulations to Zoltan.
Yes, sir. Anthony Emery will finish second. Spencer Owens will finish third. Ariati will finish fourth. Rounding out the top 5 is David Shutt.
Very good. What a race. I am telling you, man, that was just an absolutely amazing race. There ain't no getting around it. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks, so don't go anywhere. All right, tonight's winner in the booth here with us, Zoltan Hertzeg. Congratulations on this win here at Las Vegas tonight. What a race at the end. Everybody was battling you so hard. Tell me about it.
That was just fun, hard racing. I thought I was done. I got doored. I don't know if I came down on Emery or he came up, and it threw me up the track. I actually had to slam the brakes, and I thought it was over right there. But I was able to get a run coming off the next corner and take it 3 wide and take over the lead again. But that was a blast.
Yeah, all that 3 wide up in the front there, you know, you guys, I know I talk about you all the time, Zoltan. You are not afraid to stick your nose in there and go 3 wide. We know that. Trust in those guys around you. You know, you've been racing with them long enough now. You know how to, you know, the guys you can trust. When we're racing that hard, do you feel a little more relaxed around them, or do you still get kind of tensed up when you go into that 3 wide situation?
No, you always tense up a little bit, just because you know how easy it is to get into each other, because there's not a lot of room to race. So no matter who you're racing with, you always tense up a little bit.
Yep, the old pucker factor kicks right in, right?
The pucker effect, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what a race out there. And like you said, you needed this, you know, the mile and a half. Now, next week you go to Texas. Zoltan, I've seen you in another league, and I don't remember which one it was right now offhand, but another league, you dominated Texas. You think you got that situation in control for next week?
I hope I could try to gain some long run speed, because I didn't have the long run speed when we were there. I had short run speed, but I just got to work on saving tires. I got to figure out the line. I feel like I arc way more than everybody else there, so I got to figure it out.
Well, we've seen you use the high line a lot there, you know, at Texas, and it seemed to work out pretty decent for you, you know, like mid to high line. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how well the track comes in, what the temperature is. There's a lot of factors that'll probably play into that, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. But man, what a win here today. I'm telling you, that was amazing. Just the way you guys kept battling 3 wide. We even seen 4 wide once. Ariati stuck his nose in there and he was taking it 4 wide. That's how much. Nice. Yeah. Well, Jared said it the best. He said it felt like Talladega out there. Did you kind of feel like that?
Yeah, a little bit. Just because everybody's so equal, and
Yeah.
it's tough to really pull away from each other, or even get an edge on the other person that you're trying to pass. So, yeah, I can definitely see it being like Talladega.
Well, I think, and I'm just saying this, I guess, from a broadcaster's perspective, not a driver's perspective. I'll put my broadcaster hat on for a minute. I think with the package that they have right now, this build that they have, this is some of the best racing that I've seen, I think, since I've been in iRacing 7 years. This is, you guys are battling in that 3 wide, and I think they've got it right. I think the way they have it set right now in this build, they've got it right. Now, I hate to see them, ruin that, but like I said, I'm only saying this from the broadcaster perspective, not the racer perspective, because I know it's tough for you guys out there to try to make them passes when you guys are so equal like that. But it really looks good, and it makes a heck of a good show, Zoltan.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely the viewer package, not the racer package.
That's right.
I have a blast doing it. It's fun just being inches away from each other and not wrecking. It's really
I know
cool
it.
that everybody's be able to do that and stay clean the whole race. That's awesome.
Well, how do you feel out there when you're racing around guys like Anthony Emery and Spencer Owens area? Do you feel comfortable with? I mean, that they're going to race you clean, and sure, you and David Shutt made a little contact there. That's going to happen. It's called racing, But do you feel comfortable racing around these guys? Pretty good.
Yeah, you feel more comfortable around certain people.
Yeah.
There's certain people that you have to give a little extra room because they're gonna take more than give. And racing with these guys seems like every week you really learn how to race each other, and it really makes for great racing.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, Zoltan, before you go celebrate that win, who you got to thank for it?
I got to thank everybody for watching. I got to thank you guys for broadcasting. You guys do a great job, and it's always fun rewatching these races over and over.
All right, buddy. We'll go celebrate that. We'll see you next week at Texas. Congrats.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
All right, Jeff, you got the second place there?
Yeah, Anthony Emery, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Jeff?
Hey, Anthony. Well, tell us about that run you had there, man. The battle of Zoltan and Spencer and all the guys there at the end. It looked fun.
Yeah, that caution there, I don't know how it ended up because we were getting like half a second a lap on the leaders. It would have evened out maybe a little more, but I'd like to see where we end up. But as far as that last run goes, I made a pretty good move, I feel like, on Nichols. I split at 3 and got the lead there. And I made a mistake. I didn't go to the top. I didn't think it was going to come. He was going to blow by me as fast as he did. And I think that's where I really lost any chance to win. I threw it. I had a plan going through. I was going to give it one shot and see if I could pull a slide job. And I was just not going to lift and see what happened. But I ended up just getting tight, and I pushed him to Zoltan. I almost put him in the wall, so really sorry for that. I hate hitting people. It's not really my thing. But yeah, just after that, I really just was kind of stuck there about a tenth or two back, and he just was in the right place, and he honestly was the best all night, I think, of anybody. So good win to him.
Yeah, a lot of good racing over here tonight, and all you guys tonight were going 3 wide multiple times, and some of it got a little crazy with some of the cautions. But man, what was your thoughts on all the racing there tonight with the 3 wide action?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I struggled when it was at the end of the race. For some reason, I felt like there was more grip in the track. I don't know why that would be, but at the very beginning, I struggled because it got spread out that first 30 lap run, and I was getting really loose. But the racing, I know Rudy just said, Jared said it was like Talladega. Yeah, for the first couple laps, it really is. You have to be really precise on where you place your car. I know a couple times, for example, I know Spencer got stuck on the bottom there, and just wrong place, wrong time. He's got Freight Train on the outside. So, it's more of a mental game just as much as it is driving the car there at the first few laps of the run.
Yeah, it really was. Well, Anthony, what's your thoughts going into Texas next week?
I ran a race there a couple weeks ago, and I felt like I really struggled compared to some other people that I want to be as fast at, that like Femi and Olat and all them. So I would like to learn a little bit more about the place and not suck so much when I go back there. But it should be a fun race with everybody in this league. This league's a lot of fun. I've had a blast here the first couple weeks of the season.
That's awesome. All right, Anthony. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Las Vegas. Anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate?
Yeah, thanks to Bobby Cheney for the league. I love this league. Shout out to Zoltan for the win. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting. And yeah.
Awesome. All right, Anthony. Well, once again, congratulations. Thanks for talking with us here at the race, and good luck next week in Texas.
All right, thanks, Joe.
All right, Rudy, you got third?
I do. Spencer Owens, congratulations on third place there, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Wow, what a job. You come from 28th up there. You led a lap, got a bonus point out of that. And, man, tell me about some of the three-wide action that was going on up there, because that looked absolutely insane.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, to be honest. I didn't expect this track could produce that kind of racing, but it was pretty nuts going up and racing like that, like it's Talladega and Daytona. And we were 3 and 4 wide for some of the parts, and it was a fun time to be a part of.
Well, I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to disagree with what I just said to Zoltan up there a few minutes ago, but, you know, I think this package is really kind of made, maybe it's more for broadcasters, you know, viewers or something to watch, but, man, it really produces some great racing out there, rather than one guy can just drive away from everybody, you know?
Right, I understand it. Yeah, and it does feel like it's more viewer based it's for the fans.
Yeah.
It really it's there's people up there that talent wise they should not be up there with this package. So it doesn't matter though in the long run. It's basically who can be there at the end now.
Right.
It's basically every track is Daytona and Talladega at the end. So as long as you're there at the end, you have a shot at it. So
yeah.
As long as you've crossed finish line first.
Well, what did you think of that battle there? You know, just before that caution come out, you guys were trying to run down them leaders. As Anthony said, you were working with him and Jared Darling. And if that would have stayed green, and like Anthony said, you would have probably got to them, but whether you could have done anything to get by them two up there, because they were on rails out there. Zoltan, and I think it was David Schott. Yeah. They were on rails out there, man.
I think we probably could have caught them, but I honestly, like, once we caught them, we would have got in their draft, and then we would have been basically stood still. So that's just how these cars work. Once you get behind somebody, you're stuck. So. Yep.
Well, what's your thoughts on Texas next week?
Well, I will not be there because I will be at work. So hopefully it's a good race. I know this package chat during Laura was pretty fun, so hopefully it is fun for them. Hopefully it's good for the viewers. So hopefully they come out and show some support for the league.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. All right. Well, Spencer, who you got to thank for it before you go take off and congratulate yourself on that third place finish? Because that was a well-deserved third place, let me tell you.
I got to thank Bobby Cheney for the league. He puts on some very, very tough decisions. He gets it through it and puts on the shows. You guys for the broadcast. I got to thank Anthony and Jared for the great teamwork we had all night. And the people came out to support the league, and hopefully come back next week and support them again.
All right, Spencer, thanks for talking with us, and sorry you can't be there next week, but we hope to see you the week after, and I think you guys are at Homestead then.
We'll be there. We'll be ready to go.
All right, congrats, Spencer, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you, guys.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, Jeff. All right, Zoltan Herzeg coming home with the win. Great win for him. Anthony Emery, second place. Spencer Owens, third. Ariotti, fourth. David Schutt rounds out the top five. Bryce Senesac in sixth. Jared Darling, seventh. Cass Silliman will finish eighth. Mitchell Clark, ninth. And Robert Burris, 10th. Jeff?
Yep. James McKee will finish in 11th place tonight. James Coulibaly will finish 12th. Jake Nichols will work his way and finish back in 13th position. So, I mean, after starting there, on that last restart, that damaged race car, he did fall back to about 15th. So he did work back up a couple positions. So that's good that he did finish 13th. James Dolan will finish in 14th. Marshall Stanley will finish 15th. Brad Bothwell in 16th. Frank Peacock will finish 17th. Lachlan McMillan will finish 18th. Bobby Cheney in 19th. And Craig Schroeder is the last car on the lead lap, finishing in 20th. Rudy?
All right, disappointing finish for Kyle Trudell, but he does finish in 21st. Man, after being up there battling like that in the lead, that was so awesome. Good to see him up there, but good, solid run for him tonight. Good effort. Yeah. Brian Dorsey, 22nd. Mike Richter out of the race early, 23rd. Tyler Sifford got wrecked there in that big one that happened. Man, that big wreck. And sat for 33 minutes on pit road, got the damage fixed, got back out there, and did come back up to 25th position. Femi Olat will finish, well, I don't know. They got that messed up. I guess it was 24th. I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, it's kind of messed up here, but we'll get it sorted out. Femi Olat in 25th. Cody McKinney, 26th. Marcus Richardson, 27th. Freddie De La Rosa, 28th. Robert Giannini, 29th. Matt Kemp, round out the top 30. Jeff Ward, 31st. Brandon Puffenbarger, 32nd. And Christopher Fowler in 33rd. So, all right. Well, congratulations to Zoltan Herzeg for winning here at Las Vegas, Sin City. Good job for him. And they'll be back at Texas next week, folks. Make sure you tune in for that. But thanks for tuning in tonight. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here. And thanks for watching. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.